Oh, you saw Verduzon Ravnica Remastered Wacky? Yeah, that one could be better. I'm gonna try another... Let's do another Dominaria here. Just try to go trophy hunting a little bit. Oh, Sam Islandfeld's on the board. It's been a long time since I've seen that guy playing Magic. And a little bit of lag. Ooh, Swords to Plowshares times 2. I guess we are playing white. That is a lot of white cards. This... Oh, no. I mean... This will be interesting. 23 white cards. Okay. Sort by rarity. And there's... Ooh, we have Sheoldred the Apocalypse and Chainer. So I guess we're just black-white, probably. Inga is not a rare. I refuse to believe it. We have a million other rares as well. Precursor Golem. Is this just like a... Oh my god, this pool. This is like one of the most ridiculous pools I think I've ever opened. Wow. I could even play the Sylex if I want to. That is just absolutely insane. What the hell? And then this is on color, I think. It doesn't really matter though. Okay, whatever. Let's just build black-white. We can take a brief look at Teamer colors, but come on. Okay. What do we have? Blue does have a couple goodies. Yeah, I guess let's try to rule out red first. Red is Chain Lightning, Bitter Union, Horned Stone Seeker, Sprouting Goblin. Red is like reasonable, but yeah, I don't think I should be playing it. Blue. Or no, let's go to green. Big guy. Less impressive big guy. Green Widow is really good, right? Yeah, this is very nice. Green is not too bad, but it's not super, super juiced. Okay, and then blue is the most real, I think, maybe? Maybe that's not true. Maybe green is better. But it doesn't really matter what the third best color is if we never play it. What does C double do? Copy a spell, and you can copy a permanent. And you want the opponent to have threshold. Sure, so it's sort of a clone, kind of. Blue is okay. Like, this seems like it would be reasonable in a normal pool. But I think when I have, like, Sheoldred as one of my cards, I don't know. I think I should just do the thing. I mean, we'll take a look, I guess. Double Swords for starters. Progenitor. Windborn Muse is not the best, but it is good. Captain's Call is a good reason to play Divine Sacrament, I guess. Divine Sacrament not that good, notably. Charismatic Vanguard is totally solid. Daxos totally solid as well. This is a 1-3, I think. This guy is definitely the kind that would make it. Vigilant Sentry, not very good. Knight of the New Coalition. Yeah, okay, so we actually do have some nice stuff for the Sacrament. We might still be a little bit short. Oh, I forgot about the, whatever you call it as well. The Precursor Golem hiding over to the side that I need to scoot over and grab. Green, white. These aren't that appealing though, right? I mean, it's a little bit win more. Scrapwork Rager also relevant. Oh, Autonomous Assembler, forgot about that. These cards are just absolutely insane. And still the Sylex probably too. I don't think I've ever opened so many rares that I could just put in one deck. Like, that just feels illegal. Like, this makes the last pool look bad. I feel like the last pool had 2 unbeatable cards. This pool is just like, maybe the best card isn't quite as good, but There's so many ridiculous things here. This, Gigamole, Rager, probably Terror, Blight Reaper. Yeah, the cards are just too good. Phyrexian Ghoul. And this card's pretty reasonable. This is just insane though. Just like really, really crazy. Okay, let's try to get a better idea of the curve. My bitrate is not doing very well. 4-drop here, 4-drop here, 4-drop, 2-drop, 3, 5, 4, 2. So the curve actually looks really good. That's nice. Maybe a little bit heavy on 4s after moving this over. These over here. And now what? It does seem like mind rots are above average in this format. Not necessarily against every deck, but they do seem really good. Yeah, why don't I just cut all the teamer cards? Okay, throw these over here. Throw these over here. Recycle some gold cards at the junkyard. Don't need these. Or this. And we still have... Yeah, we just have so many nice options. You can just play a deck of all good cards.
This is mine, yeah?
Yeah. So, Daxos. Ichor Drinker is interesting. Yeah, one of the things I don't like about Sealed is it's just so many cards that it gets overwhelming for me to look at. I like when everything fits neatly in one place. Guess this guy's also a 2-drop in a pinch. Don't think I'm ever playing Momentary Blink. I mean, we can take a look, but again, I would have to splash blue. Yeah, we have Shieldred. Wacky, I don't know if you've seen this pool, but we have some absolutely absurd cards. I actually was saying I think this pool is better than the previous one. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? We're just supposed to win. Or, don't need these. I do have a free-ish blue splash if I wanted to play Momentary Blink, but I kind of hate cards like this. They just don't do enough at the times you need them to. I can blink Rager, blink Gigamole. Blinking Precursor doesn't accomplish as much as you would think. Same with Exarch. You can do something tricky with the Prototype. You can save an Unearth card. You can make another 2/2. I think no, though, ultimately. Destroy Evil, maybe a nice sideboard option. Another 3-drop here. Vanquish, I think, is just a reasonable removal. Could be good to play one of those. Oh, Scrapwork Mud is probably just better than some of these 2s, even without that color. Don't care about the Power Blade. Don't care about Bone Saw. Don't care about Ichor Drinker. So we're looking at Rager, Juggernaut, Oilcaster. And Bond Warden, no. These, no. Dune Shaper, maybe. Runic Shot, no. Lay Down Arms, no. These are also sort of maybes. I think I kind of want to Maybe I could cut Captain's Call and play like Scrapwork Rager maybe. So I don't know if Captain's Call actually does that much for me. I mean it is good with the Phyrexian Ghoul, but that card's just good in general. Just throw in maybe some 3-drops to help out the curve. Could make sense. 19 cards. We've got these two. Do I want intervention? The fact that this is 2 mana makes me think I don't. Yeah, I think I don't want intervention. Oh yeah, I had Assembler in the 2-drop slot, that's right. But I sorted by mana value and it disappeared, thanks. And I had this in the 3-drop slot actually. So curve is better than it appears. Closer than it appears in the mirror. And I don't think I care about these that much. What are my non-creatures? Double Swords and Terror and Silex. Maybe this card sucks. I don't know. I think this thing is actually good, probably, because it gets you out of spots that other cards don't. And sometimes they'll play around it when they shouldn't. Destroy Evil, Tarkir Guy, and probably Vanquish. Let's get in Sabotage and Vanquish. I do like Destroy Evil, but I don't know if I want it main deck or not. Because this thing being a blank could be very bad for me, I think. We could be looking at 18 lands again. Yeah, I do. Once again, I do have a bunch of expensive cards and cards that can be cast for a lot of mana and a lot of 2-for-1s. So I think that probably is a recipe for 18 lands. I do have Scoured Barrens this time. Well, no, because sometimes you're just playing against like Boros aggro, or like one of Matt's trophies was with Azorius, like 2-power flyers. And if Destroy Evil is like my interaction, then I'm cooked. So hopefully that makes sense. Now what is the question? Kind of want to throw in another 2-drop. Yeah, another 2-drop would be good if I could find one. Daxos I think is a little awkward. Let's just go with the Mutt. I do think the Mutt is really good. I could Power Stone Engineer. We have Rager, Precursor, Incubate tokens, Assembler, this thing that flips it. But I think Mutt just makes too many hands keepable. Mutt is just always good, I think. Just try this on for size. Heavier black than white this time, which is hilarious given how many white cards we had. Guess this is white. This is double white. This is black. These two are colorless. Scoured Barrens, get in there. And add some basics, and I think we're going to call it good. 10-7. That sounds like it could be right. Otherwise, we could go 9-8. And, maybe 9-8 is a little bit better, actually. We're not very easily spending multiple white mana per turn, but we do have the Silex. We do have multiple white 2-drops with the Assembler and the Alabaster Host. And we only have a couple double black cards, so yeah, I will just do this. Thank you, Scoured Barrens. And this looks really good to me. Playing all the sources of card advantage we can possibly find, while still hoping to affect the board without spending too much mana to do it. I can make some conservative plays with the Precursor Golem, like Phyrexian Ghoul sack the Golem before the trigger resolves, so they can't have one removal that kills 3 Golems. Oh, goodbye deck. Yeah, this was a bit of a heartbreaker, I guess, not to trophy with, but Not as much as this one would be, so let's hope we trophy, I guess. And we're paired against Jokester. Says they're in an MH3 Swiss draft. Wonder what that is about. Why is everyone playing 41? Very strange. Okay, we'll keep this. This hand is not spectacular, but it has lands and spells, so how bad can it be? Planes and go. Well, there's a Shieldred. I like that. It's been a while since I've cast this card, I think. Gold Mirror. I think it would be spewing 2 swords that, but I might vanquish it. What if I just play Phyrexian Ghoul and pass? It's my most mana efficient play. And letting this doesn't fix colors for them, and letting them dump their hand makes the sabotage better, so I think I will leave the mirror alone. Would love to draw a land here. This is why we play 18. One is mono white. No, they're not. But I also don't know what they are doing. Well, maybe they are mono white. Okay. Something that matters. That definitely matters. I think at this point, yeah, let's just go for the sabotage. Holding up the swords. Punish for this could be discard an artifact, play land, play 5 mana 3/3 flyer. It returns an artifact to hand. Currently feels like we're crushing, no reason to attack. Just kind of trying to get them to spend removal on something that doesn't matter instead of something that does. But a lot of the a lot of the removal that that could like that they could have for this in mono white does not really mess it up. I mean, I guess I swords this in response. It doesn't actually change anything, but sure. And they now have 1 card in hand against Shieldred, and we have multiple removals and stuff, and one of their cards is Ornithopter, and they're mono white Mirrodin, and everything is great. Drawing land is great. Oops. Boop. We even beat a dispatch here with the swords. Sure. And they're just in a world of hurt. World of hurt. World of hurt. I have no reason to suspect that they have stuff that can make me discard. And I have one way of, well, no, I can just draw Scrapwork Mutt and then want to pitch this land, so let's just kill this now before they can have a pump spell. And they've just had enough. Cool. Perhaps a little bit unreasonable. I think I just run it back. I don't see a reason to do anything else. This looks like a matchup where Destroy Evil is probably not very good. Yeah. That is not going to work for me. This one will. And we don't really have double white. We have 0 instances. No, I do have the Silex, but whatever. Still, just get rid of this. Cool. Wrong Rager in hand here, unfortunately, but that's okay. Once again, we'll let them have this gold mirror. Ooh, great draw. It's pretty unreal to open multiple copies of the best removal spell of all time in your sealed pool. Yeah, and sure, they've played some guys. Right, I will attack if they want to trade. I'm totally happy with that. And I think at this point I don't need to swords anything either. Take it, very interesting. They're gonna need to have a mass pump, I guess. Or whoops, I guess just a removal spell on this is probably more likely. Sure. Dispatch. Do have 3 artifacts. Sure. What does this do? Just has toxic. So it's not really secretly getting me or anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, I guess I can Rager first for the Phyrexian Ghoul. And we draw land, which is fine. Do this. Maybe just take it again. Very strange. I just don't know what they're up to. But it better be good. That's all I've got to say about that. Ooh, Inkmoth Nexus. Are they going to poison me out? There's no like Triumph of the Hordes in white. And pumping this thing's power doesn't actually deal me extra toxic damage, unlike Infect. So I'm feeling minimally at risk of being poisoned here. There's a Sensor Splicer. Probably gonna Swords a Golem unless I find a better answer to that. And I can still Swords a Raptor. Alright, goodbye Golem. Drawing too many lands here, but it also just doesn't really matter. They're just taking it all every turn. That's fine. Gain land. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're just hanging out. Can I lose to Tempered Steel? Yeah, see, this does not seem acceptable. Make sure I get my card. Thank you very much. See what they're up to with this. Chimeric Mass? Strider Harness. Okay. Please just like equip this. I mean, they should, yeah, that is the more reasonable one to equip. I kind of want to Swords this, but it feels so spewy. I guess I just let it happen. This is fine. My life total is not under pressure. What, like, if anything can kill me here, it's poison counters, so just wait. Ooh, the Gigamole. Guess we will be doing that. Take this Locust. Seems good, and then it's going to trade for one of their flyers. Any reason to take the other guy? No. Oh, I can't cast it this turn. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I will instead cast Swords this turn. Any reason to attack with the Alabaster Host? No? Don't think so. Opponent takes it. At some point they're going to be at risk of dying to this thing from taking damage like this, but this is not that turn. But next turn technically could be. One card in hand. It's going to have to be a banger. Cowl Prowler. Alright. Let's see what kind of attack they make here. Forgetting their Nexus? Kind of odd. I think at this point I do just Swords this guy. I don't re-equip, which is also strange, and I don't think it's correct. Well, we're not drawing a heck of a lot. Okay, that one's a good draw at least. We'll do that next turn. In the meantime, I guess I should pre-combat. Oh wait, no, I should not pre-combat anything. Okay. Just attack with these two. Could I have forced a chump? Sack 4 guys, no. Totally fine with this. No reason to, to do anything about this, so sure. This guy's gonna die no matter what because of the infect. This thing is not gonna survive either. Carrion Locust, exile your Prowler. We go to 4 poison. That's fine. Locust. It's going to turn off your Nexus, sort of. And we have Scrapwork Mutt. Could be a little bit awkward if they are pecking at us with this flyer, and the card we draw is like the Silex. So they can maybe keep the Nexus. We lose the Locust. Take the damage here though. Don't mind being at 10 too badly. And they play land, so they had nothing. Probably, ooh, that is pretty disgusting, but we will do this first. So there's no reason not to. They don't have any golems because theirs died. They're gonna wish they didn't cast that Revoke Existence, I guess. And I can't terror this because it's an artifact. But what we can do is just put a precursor golem into play and see if it kills them. And this turn we just pass. They've drawn something that matters. Slith. Okay, well that's a really nice one for me to just spend the terror on and be done with. They might even be dead here. 4 blockers, and I guess they're not dead, but they're in really bad shape. Yeah, okay, cool. Reveal hand, just kidding, don't do that. Alright, that was one match that felt like it lasted 10 years, but they died, and that's what we like to see. Oh, we're playing the Luke Man from chat. Are we gonna see no chat messages, just straight into stream snipe? I wonder if they realize that they're playing against me. Not really a big deal either way, but kind of funny to think about. Ooh, the Anurid. I think it's going to be worth it for me to just swords that and move along with my life. Enough 2-drops and stuff I can find, and I don't know, it just hits pretty hard. Yeah. Drawing a lot of lands. I think I do just do this. I don't really see why not. Well, I could wait, but it's so... Yeah, I think it's just wrong to wait, actually. Alright. This guy's dying, or... That feels a little bit spewy to me. But they're also on Dominaria. I should have been paying attention to that. Nice draw there. Just keep putting stuff onto the board. Hope that they don't kill this. This is very likely going to die. Thankfully this is not a golem, or that would be very sad for me. Just anything big and scary. Ooh, Invasion of Ulgrotha. Alright, so one of my guys is dying. That's not so bad. Do have a bunch of life, but we do resolve a precursor golem. We do have an attack. And we do have incubator, host, vanquish, all this stuff. They need a removal for the precursor golem. They do not seem to have a removal for the precursor golem, and we've drawn Shieldred. I think we are in playing around a Wrath territory. What are the Wraths? And I'm just gonna look them up, honestly, because like I think that's the way we lose. So what are the sets here? Dominaria Remaster, Dominaria times, wait. Time Spiral, Planar Chaos? That doesn't seem right. Is it? Okay, cool. Opponent just scoops while we're thinking about whether they can have a Wrath, which is just perfect. I wonder if they've noticed that they're playing against me, or just why they're, I don't know, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Glad I swords to the Anurid though, that ended up working out. And in this matchup, I do think Destroy Evil is probably going to do something. What would I take out for it is the question. could be like a random charismatic vanguard. Then everything else has a purpose. I think that is probably good. Hopefully. And yeah, keep this. Opponent mulligans. Oh, I wonder, I should probably have one of these mythic MH3 avatars as well. I don't think I'm going to change mine, but just a cool thing to know that I have. Here, we're going to wait on Exarch until we have Anurid? Oh, and Shoba Brawler. I think with only 2 land types, we let this live. Because in a minute, we're going to have a 2/3 that can block it, but this could be a mistake. At the very least, we can just wait for them to do something else here and make up our mind, but we have Ghoul into Mole into Exarch currently. We'll take our 2. No problem with that. And they're passing. I don't think I'm taking enough damage to fire off the swords. Maybe it's wrong, but okay. Opponent F6'd. Haunted Mire, so nothing too big coming down. And we're trading 2 points of damage apiece. Don't mind that. All their cards are expensive. Would cast a Mind Rot if I had one. Attack. Whoops. Clicking a little too quickly there. Yes, we will buy back this Precursor Golem. Thank you very much. And now we actually have Exarch on 7. And we have the Precursor Golem for Phyrexian Ghoul play. And I think I just go for it. I think we're in good enough shape that I can just play around them. Doing anything too scary here. All right. Did not have lethal there, slash they had mana open, slash no reason to try to kill them. Force them to have a Wrath. They probably don't have a Wrath. Sure. Send in the Golems this turn. Could send in the Ghoul, sack the Gigamole if they block with a 2/3. Spend a removal here, right? +3, -1, very interesting. So now we just send in everybody. Yeah, I think there's just no possible way they can come back. We can just black, I guess. Feels a little weird to tap like this, but here we are. Don't need this swamp. There's Chainer, play land. Alpha, just not a very believable position. Trade, fine by me. Mill 4 cards. What do you got? The only way that I can imagine losing would be if they have some kind of mass reanimate shenanigans that I can't even think of, so I think if we're beating that, we're probably beating everything else. And they're at 9. We're going to play a 7-drop here. We have 5 black mana to activate Chainer immediately if we draw any land next turn that doesn't enter tapped. Something's dying. Sure. What if I cast this 7-drop? Cool. All right. It's dead. Yeah, I guess we kind of accidentally played around terror the whole game. We played ghoul, like black creature into artifact creature into artifact creature. And the only terrorable creature was this Exarch. Alright, we will see if we can acquire a trophy. Perchance a 3060 with what seems to be the best sealed pool of all time. Oh, we're playing Fine Spoo. Alright, you guys are in for a treat. I will say the exact same thing. And I will keep this. This hand has 4 rares in it. And I think it makes most sense to just run out the assembler. Spend all of our mana next turn with Mutt and assembler. Is it dying? There's not. Alright. I think it's worth pitching Plains. I really want to find Swamp. We did not find Swamp. Alright, I mean, that might have been costly. I don't know. I think it was probably correct. Okay, yeah, it's dead, unfortunately. Oh, maybe I'm just gonna die, I don't know. Find black mana, Shieldred comes down. Not sure if I want to do that into a counter. I can play this Thallid guy regardless. Well, there's the Swamp. Yeah, I don't think we want to play Shieldred into a counter. Let's just play Windborn Muse. Don't really care if it dies. Opponent doesn't do anything about it. They're going to surveil. The goal is to resolve a Shieldred, which it seems like we're going to be able to do here. Mana War, Solar Blast. Alright, the Mutt is kaput. But, okay, they find a land. A little bit unfortunate for me. But a very easy Shieldred Slam here. Attack, and now you gotta find a way to deal 5 damage, which you can do. I don't remember which cards can do it, but I know it can be done. Is this dying? Second from the top it is. Land? Did not draw land. I could play the Exarch. I think it's okay to play the Exarch. I mean, I don't know. I guess I get to hold up swords either way. I'll just do this. I don't think it really matters. I will eventually draw land 5 for this stuff. Opponent has to figure out some kind of threat here. That's good. I will kill it. Doink, and then just hope they don't have much else. They could have confiscate. That could maybe be a thing I lose to here. Island and confiscate. Can absolutely lose to my own cards. Planes. They could swords this. Okay. Fire NATO. That's how you deal 5. That's not too problematic though, because now they have to answer Chainer and like, yeah, I think we're doing all right. Play this. If I didn't pitch the planes, we'd be in a different world right now, but I did and it's okay. This world isn't so bad. Do need a swamp for the Chainer. Sure. Not too unhappy about that. 2 cards in hand, probably some goodies. Reach creature that damages me, don't love that. Carrion Locust. Any creatures? Somehow, oh, it's because we exiled their thing already. Okay. So what do I want to take, or hit with Carrion Locust, I should say? I guess it doesn't really matter. So I just take like Chain Lightning probably. It's just the cheapest. So we might be in some trouble here, but like we also have 4 creatures. The opponent has 2. We have Chainer. They're surveilling every turn. They kept something on top. Uh-oh. Blitz Automaton. Alright, well that trades for a couple knights, which I don't mind here. They don't attack. I like that. Swamp. Urza's Silex. I mean, I guess I kind of have to play it. They're gonna lose a land, probably a mountain, and we would sort of be trading 4 creatures for 3, but they're also getting some surveils and stuff out of the deal. We just don't want to crack it unless we, or until we have to really, so. If we draw a land, we just play Chainer, hope it lives and we untap with it. If it dies, then that's how it goes. Jeez, okay, this is getting a little awkward. I'm just gonna pass. We need to find lands. We have gone through 5 lands. We have 13 lands and 23 cards. We should find some lands at some point. Opponent surveils. Crystal Grotto, okay. Every turn I wait, the Silex gets worse. So they get more surveils and stuff. But I also just don't have to use this yet. There's no reason for me to. Well, getting a little bit ridiculous, but please just draw a land. Please just draw a land. Thank you. Alright. We can now, what does the alpha look like now? Alpha looks like them, I mean, we just still don't need to do it, I guess, is the answer. Really just precursor golem. This is not a golem, it's a construct. They bend a plains, and they're casting Errant and Giada. Okay. Upkeep. They didn't cast anything with flash. Realm Breaker's Grasp on that. Okay. And Teferi. Yikes. Okay. Alright, it's getting complicated here. But I don't know if they can beat Chainer, Get Back, whatever you call it. Chainer, Get Back, Shieldred should be very good. Yeah, is there any reason to do anything else? I don't think so. Like, nobody can attack. Alright, just hope that this works, kind of. We actually need to put an upkeep stop on. Sure. Curate, alright. I mean, they're gonna go through their whole deck. We could lose, it is possible, absolutely. Weird game. Awkward. They might not, well, I don't know. We'll see what they want to do here or not. I think they topped 2 cards. So I guess Chainer's dying. If they did top 2 cards, then I probably can't activate Chainer, right? No, let's activate it, because I can draw a land and then... Yeah, I can draw a land like Swamp, and then I can play Phyrexian Ghoul, and then that improves my Precursor Golem on the next turn. We drew the wrong land. Well, it didn't instantly die, I like that. And I think I pass. It certainly seems like I'm supposed to pass. Swords Chainer, so goodbye Shieldred, I assume. Oh. I messed up. I was supposed to wait until my main phase, because I could have drawn Swamp, played Ghoul, then activated Chainer. And then with the trigger, or the ability on the stack, I can hold priority sack this. No, I guess it doesn't matter, it's fine. Okay, whatever. So I would expect I am behind here now, probably. Maybe I'm not going to trophy this one either. I could have gone Precursor Golem, then if this dies, I could get that back with Chainer, get some ETB value. Not sure how much that matters. Seems like I'm in really bad shape though. I've like already seen our best cards, so we can't get the Silex back. What is going on here? Oh, the Windborn Muse, that's right. Okay, just put these two under the bus. Sure. And they just cast, sure. big guy. All right. Let's see how much more removal they have. We should be pretty much drawing lands from here on out, for better or worse. I can play Progenitor Exarch, but I think I need to get the board presence now. Maybe that's not true, but that is how it feels. I think I'm just dying though. Seems like the opponent, like, this seems like, I don't know. I still think our deck is, I think our deck has stronger cards. But against a very, very good player with some very solid cards of their own, I mean, it does make sense that I could die here. Voda Sea Scavenger, all right. Something bad is happening off this Sea Scavenger, probably. It's a removal on Precursor, I probably lose. Maybe immediately. Balmor. Into removal? Oh, I guess they can't really afford to attack, because they only have 2 mana into the Windborn Muse. Really interesting game. I assume we have no equity here, but obviously we need to play on. Remember when we had 3 mana for this? Now we're casting it with X's 3. I guess, yeah, we actually would want Destroy Evil in this matchup. Destroy Evil kills this, kills that, kills this, and kills Realmbreaker's Grasp. That's enough. I guess they could ultimate this. Combat Career, okay. Are they just cracking that immediately? Sure, they're gonna ult this turn. Choose a permanent they control and returns it to their hand, and they shuffle each non-land permanent they control into their library. I think this kills me, but wait. Yeah. Yeah, this should kill me. They do this, they get to 12 loyalty on the Teferi, they ultimate, and they have more than 19 damage, so I can't Silex and stop them here. Okay. Alright. Unfortunate. I think with Swords we actually could have won. Second copy of Swords to Plowshares. Don't think it was in exile. No. Because second copy of Swords we hit this Spirit. And then how much damage do they have? Just not enough probably. 9 plus whatever that is. 9 plus 6, 15. So I live at 4. If I did that math right. I did that math really fast, so I might have done it wrong. Yeah, no, it sounds right. But any spell kills me with Balmor. So I don't know. Alright, do I play or draw is a huge question in a matchup like this. Also, I think I can afford to take out some underwhelming 2-drops. These don't seem super exciting. This can't hit Planeswalkers, right? Artifact or creature, so that's a no. Destroy Evil comes in. How do I rip apart your hand is the question. So I think I can maybe keep Scrapwork Mutt. I have enough bad draws and just excess lands that I want to rummage away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just none of these. I don't think any of these really look like they do anything. So we'll just take the Dreams. Try to get their like 5 and 6 drops and stuff out of hand. And that puts us back up to 40. And it's got to be correct to play first, even though I do love a good draw first in a grindy matchup. There's just no shot that, like, when I have so many cards that give me card advantage that want to be played to the board, yeah, there's just no way that it would be better to draw. It does feel like the opponent is the control deck in the matchup as well. Really wish Dreams of Steel and Oil could take Planeswalkers, but sadly no. I think I just pretty much keep any hand that I can, and this is a hand I can keep. Would I cast Sabotage is an interesting question. I might just need to. See if they go for the Scry guy. Balmor. I think I will just kill that instead. Yeah, let's just kill Balmor right now. We have to play the, well, I guess now we don't have to play the rigmarole, as I like to call it. Just play the Windborn Muse. If they counter this, it's fine. Errant and Giada. Okay, well that is actually a huge punish for my Vanquish the Weak play. Maybe that was just a horrible, well, no, because the way the game developed, it looks so much worse now than it did. So they're land heavy and action light. We will now play this, play this. Please find something and please don't counter this. But this resolves and I find something probably, right? Oh no, I milled 3 removals or something? 2 removals and a land. Wow, that hurts. Well, that is not good. I don't know if I can come back from that. Oh. Yeah, we're getting fine spooed here. Classic fine spoo fashion. Opponent has, like, way more action. Fine chainer is probably getting bolted. I don't think I'm allowed to wait. Wait, I don't actually have anything to recur with this. It's kind of funny. But I think I'm still just supposed to play this. Just have to do something. Oh, I can get their Balmor, right? That doesn't really matter, though. Ay, ay, ay. Man, it's getting ugly. Oh, they don't attack and they just pass. That's probably good. And we draw a reasonable card? No way, right? No shot we're actually alive here. I will mind rot you. Maybe they'll discard a nice creature for me. They discarded, what, 2 lands probably? Yes, and they did it like instantly. I guess I play the Assembler now. Or do I... No, yeah, let's just get the Assembler. Or whoops, I said that backwards. Let's just reanimate Balmor. Man, that Gigamole mill. Ugh. Horrible, horrible, horrible mill. I guess I just play... Yeah, let's just play everything here. Just try to overwhelm them with board presence. just ever draw a spell, it should be a disaster for them, basically. Or I am getting wrecked here. Sure. Second from the top. Right, goodbye, Balmor. I don't mind that too much. Something that matters. Unfortunately, I felt like there was a land coming. Scrapwork Cohort, that's a good card. And I guess I just cast Chainer, nothing else to do here. I do have the mutt. Maybe I shouldn't have played out that land. I don't know. I think it was mostly okay to play out the land. There's nothing to recur. Grow this. And we find a swords. Oh, it's just not the right time for it, but it is obviously good. Attack. Okay. Maybe they're out of gas. Who knows? I don't think I was supposed to just exile Giada. I don't know. Maybe I'm playing this too slowly. We just don't get very good attacks, though. Well, actually, maybe we do. Like, exile the Outrider and then the Mole comes in. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I messed up. Crystal Grotto. Don't really care about that. Sooner or later, they're going to need to answer this automaton. Cycle or Radiance Judgment. That's funny. And now what? I guess we find out later. Alright, go to my turn. Ooh, we found a Shieldred. That seems really, really good. I think now that I've found Shieldred, I just go for this, probably. I think I actually alpha now. This. Alpha accept the chainer, of course. This is just totally fine is the thing, right? So this gives me a Knight of the New Coalition in the graveyard, and I think I even have, yeah, I have Shieldred into Chainer Reanimation here. Should be pretty sick. If they go for Scrapwork activation, I just respond. This, not sure if this is better or worse for them. Okay, they're just gonna do that. I think that's fine. Solar, whatever, might get cycled here. Alright. Now they better have a Wrath. They had better have a Wrath. Seems like we're probably going to game 3. Alright, let's see what the opponent comes up with. It's gonna need to be pretty good. Okay, it's a game concession. Well, I like that. So we go to game 3. Some matchups in game 3 I think we would be in pretty rough shape. This one I feel like opponent's slow enough that being on the draw should be just fine. They're fully 3 colors. Taking out all our unimpactful cards. And anything else we can do? We brought in Destroy Evil, we brought in Dreams of Steel and Oil. We're still on 18 lands. I think we've done everything we can. I think it's all up to the Magic Gods now. And just me not hopefully making bad plays, but so far I felt like my plays have been reasonable. That's not what's going on. They put me on the play, very interesting. I'll keep. And I think I should Assembler, because like Chain Lightning and whatever is always going to be good against me, so. Hey Tim, good to see you. Yeah, I think this is literally the best sealed pool I've ever seen, but it's also 8 packs of some very powerful sets, so can't be too surprised, I think. Do they have the Chain Lightning? They do. Unfortunate, but it's a Chain Lightning that's not hitting our Chainer. Well, land is not ideal, but we can make do. We can't make do with this whiffing again. If we whiff on the Gigamole a second time, then we're going to be very sad. Please don't counter this. Yes, I will take the Chainer. Errant and Giada. They're going to need... I'm going to force them to have some kind of answer on curve for Chainer here, or we're just going to buy this guy back the following turn. Attack, perhaps? Or I should probably protect their life total. Yeah, I like this play from them. And I'm not too worried about them getting card advantage or whatever off this. I just want to threaten them with the Chainer, I believe. And once we're in this spot, we can even like kill Errant and Giada and try to take that. We might have some stuff that we can get with that. Cast our Windborn Muse off the top. Probably don't have anything with Flash. We also have a Carrion Locust. Yeah. Convoke card on Chainer. Sure. Second from the top. Goodbye Nightmares. There were no Nightmares. I think it's fine to fire off the... Ooh, nice draw. I don't think it matters which land I play. Yeah, let's just kill this. Obviously there are some punishes for that, but it's fine. Do this. And now that we're in this spot, we might not play the Chainer. I mean, we'll see what they do. Crystal Grotto. They already had white mana. Here's that guy. Pretty okay with them having that for right now. And again, I do make them a little bit worse by playing land, but I literally have Rager in hand, so it's fine. This might have been worse than Rager, but the Nightmares get exiled anyway when they answer Chainer. So, and it's not like we have some super sick ETBs on either of these guys. It's more important to just threaten them. And sometimes we'll draw the Phyrexian Ghoul and be able to play that, activate this, hold priority, sack Chainer. Yeah, how many rares do we have that are good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Solar Blast, it's gone, unfortunately. And I think without a way for me to get it back, but I mean, this guy, we have a million removals that kill this, so we should just find one of them here. Or not. And still just passing. Good draws would be either of the two swords. We boarded out these 2 drops. Destroy Evil would be good. We boarded that in. Discard Spell would not be ideal. Okay. This happening before Teferi should be good for me. Vanquish doesn't work. Vanguard should be good, right? 5. Yeah. Vanguard should be good. Well, there's the Vanquish. Hold the Swamp for the Mutt and pass. If only this were like 3 damage, but I don't know. Who knows what their hand is. Though, this is one of the only things Vanquish kills. Fire Nado there. Very interesting. Sure. Combat Career. I could kill that in theory. I don't think I should. If I draw a land, maybe I actually do kill that. Just deny them a card. I don't know, maybe this is just terrible. But they have almost no targets for this, and we have no action. This time I'll play land. Just pass. Sure. I mean, I think that's a good sign that they're bringing this back here and just cracking it immediately. Makes me feel good about having killed it the first time. Let's see if they attack. Okay. 5 cards in hand, mind you. Okay. This has got to be very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think there's going to be a tax encounter for 1. We haven't seen any counters from them. And I still want to hold this land for the Mutt. Alright, cool. I imagine they're going to kill some stuff here. No? They've got to add to the board this turn. No two ways about it. There's no Ether Eyes. They haven't shown me any Wraths. We've seen pretty much their whole deck. Cycle that, okay. And 4/4? No, X spell. I don't know what this is. Oh, it is the 4/4, okay. This might be enough for me not to be able to attack. We'll do the math. So we make 4 guys, they eat 2 of them right away. All of these connect, and 2 of the 3/3s connect. They take 7 from this, and another 6. So they take 13. I think that's too good not to do. So we will just fire them all up here and turn them sideways. I'm not taking lethal on the crackback. Imagine if we drew, well, Vanguard would probably kill them. That's probably, maybe that's my best draw. I don't know, so many good draws in this deck. Just not lands, please. The fact that they didn't eat the Vigilance guys and just try to kill me here is good. Sure. Pretty okay with that, I think. Seems like they're probably passing. Wonder what their hand is. They've got a... Ooh, okay. They've got to kill me and they don't have a heck of a lot of time to do it. I assume I don't have lethal here if I went for an alpha. Probably should have thought about that first, but it doesn't really matter. They block a 3 and a 2, they take 5 down to 1, so I think I can just wait. Should be fine. Goodbye, Precursor Golem. Oh, that's bad. Thankfully the tokens are not, the Phyrexian tokens are not golems, or I would be kind of dead to this. Okay, good thing I didn't go for the alpha. Well, is that true? Maybe the alpha would have been good. Cycle. Close game. Opponent is, feels like they're much deeper into their deck, but maybe they're not actually. I don't know. We had the Gigamole mill some cards. They don't attack, I like that. Destroy evil this, but we would just kill a 5/5 in that case. We have, did we already use terror? We did. We have another swords we can find. We have destroy evil. Oh, sure. Very interesting. Is this a sorcery? Huh, okay. I accept. Windborn Muse, alright. Seems like a bit of a punish for their play. Alpha here doesn't kill them. Balmor. Okay, can I please just draw a removal this turn? One removal. Coming right up. Here it is. Close. Alright, goodbye. Not too unhappy about getting swords out of their hand though, because like obviously that would have been very tricky. And they've drawn Teferi. That's bad. Yeah. This is rather bad for me, for sure. We could find Shieldred. It's probably my best draw. I mean, I guess literal best draw would be like Rager into Shieldred kind of deal. Yeah. I think they need to attack with Balmor, but they don't go for it. We draw Phyrexian Ghoul, which does have to be blocked. They've got 2 minutes to kill me, which they can absolutely do, but will not be the easiest thing in the world, I hope. Maybe we can even make it pretty difficult for them. Still no attack. I think that's nice. Wow, that's a great draw. I think this leaves them without any good blocks. I think I'm willing to... I'm at 11. I'm going to have a blocker back. I think we're good to alpha here, probably. So then what does this look like? This is a 4/4, gets eaten by the 5/5. 4/4 eats a 3/3. I think this is good overall. They can work out the details, I think, but this can eat this. Maybe that one's kind of free or wrong or something. In fact, what if it's just the... What if I wait a turn? Does that ever make sense? Oh, this is so much math. 5 blockers. How many have good blocks is the question. So one of them has to chump. That's true no matter what. We do this. In fact, I think it should just be this attacking, because too many of these are going to have good blocks. 1, 2, 3 are going to have good blocks. So we'll just send the 1. Opponent goes for this. Okay. I think I sack this. And then sack this. And then pump. I think that was good. Oh, did I need to play land? No. We nailed, or yeah, we did just fine. Just fine. These things having vigilance is a pain in the butt, but I can't really, I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. When there's too many cards in hand. What kind of attack do they go for? Whoa, they send all. Okay. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. I think I just... Like, they're gonna have the vigilance guys back on blocks regardless, right? What if I go for this? Does this make sense? Maybe the Vanguard is too important? No, they're drawing too many cards. I guess I am really far behind right now. Maybe my attack was bad? No, I think the attack was good. They just weren't being aggressive, and now they are. They have 2 blockers. What if I... They probably have spells. I can chump 5, take 9 down to 2, and then I have double activation here, 2 3-powered guys, and 3, yeah. I think my best shot is actually to just hope they have nothing. Just do this, take 9 down to 2. I guess I should block with the other one. And then 5, 5, 4, 4. And they need 3 blockers. But wait, they probably have 3 blockers, right? Huh. Does this make any sense? Wait. I think this is probably wrong. I'm just going to commit to it, though. Let me draw land, so this is now looking correct. And they have something and we die. Wow, the most random card to lose to. Really incredible match, though. Yeah, you have to block the vigilance guy. Yeah, this is right. This wins for them. Yeah. I think we played it perfectly. I don't know. Maybe we didn't. Just needed them to have nothing, and they didn't, and we drew 12 lands, unfortunately. Super close game, very interesting. Pretty cool to think so clearly under time pressure too. Normally I feel like in that kind of spot I would mess up and make the wrong play. So wait, this would not have killed them, right? Would it have killed them if we drew this turn? Obviously we wouldn't have been able to put them to 0. But no, I guess not. Wait a minute. Now I'm forgetting. I don't know. Alright, let's see what happened in Discord. It might have been FineSpoo. Someone in the server just went 3060. Very nice for them. A little bit unfortunate for me not to, but at least we got a great match out of it. This could be a good one to go back and study or something like that.